Hello Internet, I am Grace, and today we are going to be talking about sexual harassment and its association with YouTube. As you may know, I started making videos when I was 14, but I've been a part of the community since I was 10. In this almost 8-year span, I've noticed that a lot of content creators get harassed solely for their age or gender or ethnicity or some other irrelevant factor. I'm extremely thankful that I waited until the age that I did to start making videos because I could barely handle the harassment I got then, and I don't even want to think about what it would have done to my self-esteem had I started when I was not as sure of myself. Vulgar comments and messages are something that I tolerate now, but I will never get used to it. And to be honest, I don't ever want to be used to being degraded or made to feel less than because of my gender or the fact that I'm a teenager or, that I call out other people on their shit. Unfortunately though, these comments aren't restricted to characters on a computer screen. There are events like VidCon and Playlists Live and Summer in the City where content creators and their viewers get to interact and talk and stuff. And it's a really great thing, but at the same time, this type of platform, even though it's meant to be like an equal playing field, creates sort of like a hierarchy or a pedestal that viewers put their creators on. The viewers feel as though they know these content creators because they watch their videos and they follow them on Twitter and Tumblr, but what they don't seem to grasp is YouTubers control what their audience sees. We control how you see us and our actions, and we choose what we want you to see. This is the first generation that has this type of power on a global scale. And it's unnerving to think about what happens when this power gets into the hands of some people who shouldn't have that sort of power. Thankfully, most YouTubers understand this responsibility and take it seriously. However, there are some who are not insane. They believe that they're above other people because they happen to have an audience to things that they make where they talk to a camera. Which doesn't make any sense, but to each their own. In the past week or so, stories have surfaced from young girls who have been manipulated and harassed and even sexually assaulted by some prominent members of this community. Tom Milton and Alex Dick. Sorry. I'm a little bit sick. It's still not quite spring. The stories talk about how they felt special because these people that they looked up to were paying attention to them and how they didn't feel that they had the power to say no or that they should be grateful for the attention because there are so many other young girls who would do anything to be in their spot. And let's not forget the scum of the earth, Mike Lombardo, who was just sentenced to 5 years in prison after manipulating and coercing some of his young female fans to send him pictures and other unspeakable things that, pedophiles want. I'm telling you all this because I know that a good deal of my viewers are young, and I want you guys to know that you don't have to put up with this. You have the right and the ability to say no. Learn to recognize the difference between a healthy relationship and a toxic relationship. Don't be afraid to call someone out just because they're famous on YouTube, which isn't even a thing, or for any other reason. You don't have to let a man or woman make you feel unsafe, and you shouldn't. If someone you know is harassing you or making you feel unsafe in any way, please tell an adult that you trust. They can help get you out of the situation. It's not your job to adhere to how someone else wants to see you or for you to do something that they want you to do. You're your own person, and don't let anyone else try to convince you otherwise or pressure you into changing yourself for them. Alright, this has been a video. I just wanted to bring some attention to the shithole that has been the YouTube community lately. Thankfully, it's only like a few select people though, and the rest of the community is being great and supportive. We need to stop ignoring the fact that this is happening and pretending that, oh, we're all YouTubers, we're a community, we wouldn't hurt each other. Because people are people, and people suck. We're gonna hurt each other. And if you're being hurt, or someone you know is being hurt, don't continue to let it happen. Alright? I love you guys, and I will see you next week with another video.